hours of what the income tax department claimed to be a survey on the BBC offices in Delhi as well as Mumbai. Now there is a statement by the income tax department, and they have said that they have alleged that BBC employed tactics to delay survey. Irregularities were detected on certain tax payments. BBC profit was not in accordance with the scale of operations. These are the allegations being made by the income tax department as a reason behind what they have claimed to be a survey which lasted over 60 hours on the offices of BBC in India. I'm being joined by my colleague Arvind Gunasekhar for more on this. Arvind, what are the details?
Sneha, after the completion of the survey operation that was initiated by the Income Tax Department at the premises of BBC India, which lasted for over 60 hours, the Income Tax Department has put out a detailed statement on this particular operation, wherein the Income Tax Department says that the income profit shown by various group entities of BBC is not commensurate with the scale of operations in India. And what they are also further alleging is that during the course of the survey, the department has gathered several evidences pertaining to the operation of the organization, which indicate that tax has not been paid on certain remittances which have not been disclosed as income in India by the foreign entities of the group. So it's clearly the Income Tax Department is saying that for the remittances that were made by BBC India to its foreign entities, tax have not been paid in India. They have also added saying that the survey has also thrown up several discrepancies and inconsistencies with regard to transfer pricing documentation, and they've said that the survey operation has resulted in unearthing of crucial evidences by way of statement of employees, digital evidences and documents which will further be examined in due course. So the Income Tax Department that during the course of the survey operation, they have got evidence that shows that tax has not been paid, and regarding several other discrepancies have also been unearthed during the course of the survey operation. And regarding the allegation that the operations of BBC India got hindered because of this particular survey operation, for which the Income Tax Department has defended, saying that even though the department exercised due care to record statements of only key personnel, it was observed that dialectic tactics were employed, including in the context of producing documents, agreements, sought. And they've also said that despite the stance of the group, the survey operation was conducted in a manner so as to facilitate continued regular media channel activity. So the Income Tax Department is saying that they did not hinder the channel activity or the media activity. Anything relates to journalistic activity that the Income Tax Department did not interfere in with. But whatever the document that were sought, it is only because those were not provided promptly, and that took almost 6 years for the Income Tax Department to complete the survey operation. So the Income Tax Department squarely puts on the BBC group, saying that there have been instances of tax evasion, and that's why the agency has initiated this survey operation. So the evidence that have been gathered during this operation will be examined in due course, and the agency will take this matter forward.
Right. Arvind, please stay on with us. In fact, just to help our viewers recap this entire incident that happened over 60 hours, in fact, BBC had made a series of statements going ahead and saying that they were cooperating with the agency, but there's no response of the BBC as of now to this statement by the income tax, and that response is awaited. But Arvind, would you be able to recap for our viewers what really happened in these 60 hours based on what the BBC has put out in statements as well as what the Income Tax Department sources would have been telling you?
When the survey operation was initiated 3 days back, we were told by the Income Tax Department sources that this particular operation pertains to international taxation and also over alleged irregularities over transfer of pricing, which we put out. We broke this news on this particular allegation that the Income Tax Department has leveled against BBC. That has been confirmed by the Income Tax Department very often on a statement that the agency has given it through CBDT. So what they are saying is that two instances. One, tax evasion mainly over remittances that were sent to foreign entities of the group. According to our sources, that all those services that were availed by BBC India from BBC International or BBC UK or BBC Global in this particular case, the remittances that were given to BBC group something that the agency is looking into. What they are saying is that the services have been inflated and the money has been sent back to the foreign entity, which the agency is saying that they have not paid tax in India. That seems to be the crux of this matter, because transfer of pricing is clearly relates to this particular alleged irregularity, and that's the agency has initiated the survey operation. What is very important, has been saying that they are cooperating with the operation of the income tax department, and they want to resolve it as soon as possible. So now we have to wait and watch what would be the response of BBC. But what next in this particular case is very important, Stega, because now the income tax department has concluded its survey. Documents have been taken for further examination. After the documents, now the income tax department might send notices to BBC India reassessing the entire thing. They might ask for more taxes to be paid, and if at all the income tax department finds that there are several other incriminating evidence that need to be unearthed, then this particular survey operation can also be changed into a search operation. Then the income tax department might carry out a search operation. But in this particular case, it seems so it's far-fetched for the income tax department to carry out a search operation. So in all likelihood, it will be only a survey operation, which the agency will look for reassessing the entire tax.